greetings all, and hello. It's nice to be back after a very sort of stressfulish house move. Well, I ain't over yet. I've got to move again soon. Good job I got this to fall back on and keep me sane. I'm actually going to say that I didn't actually plan anything for this week because obviously we're moving and stuff. It was a bit difficult, but I ain't been out. I needed to get out, and by lookings of this, I'm so glad I did.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
So what we're going to do today then? Oh, do you know what? You can't see me very well. Let me move you that way so you can see me ugly mush. There we go. Right, so what we're going to do today? Well, basically, it's just a day for me just to chill out and relax a bit. And sunrise is 7:41. It's pretty much there already, but I'm not here for that because when I was looking at the weather last night, which is when I decided I was going to get up and do this, there was partly cloudy, but the location of the cloud was obviously that sort of area. I thought that's going to give some real nice colours and tones, and I thought I don't really got to get there for sunrise because you're not going to catch the sunrise because it's going to be on the clouds, but it's going to give some lovely colours. That's what I thought I was going to do today. I'm thinking about it as well is talking a bit about seascape and landscape. So where do you focus? Well, I've got a couple of things that, or a couple of methods that I use.
I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself.
Oh, so here we are. I know the other week I had problems with the wind, making it hard to hear. The sea's quite rough out there, so I hope it's not drowning me out. Anyway, I've got this set up here now, and it's using some features from the sea, which it just gives it a lot of detail because it leaves lines in your image, and it just adds a bit more to it than just plain. So what I'm doing is I've actually got the rocks, it's just down the front. I've actually got two of them, and both of them are leading in the direction of where the clouds are, where the sun's going to poke through. I need to actually adjust that because that's not quite. There we go. So yeah, you're going to get some nice sunshine coming actually from the clouds, which give a nice big colour, bit of detail. It looks really nice. I'm trying to slow the shutter speed down a bit because I want to catch a bit of movement in the sea as opposed to just being static. Yeah, and focusing. Where do I focus on this one? Well, the thing is if you're going to shoot with quite a small aperture, you know, f11 or f14, which is where I'm going to be shooting, you haven't really got to worry too much about the focus point. But one of the rules of thumb that I tend to go by, which 90% of the time when I do landscape or the seascape, is I tend to focus a third of the way into the image. And I say 90% of the time because, like this, there is no real subject that you're focusing on. But if you had an actual subject, say like there was a boulder or rock that you were actually capturing, then you'd obviously focus on the object. But this isn't. This is an actual scene, so third of the way in. And the way that I focus is pretty clever. So what I'll do is I'll set me my little box a third of the way in to where I will actually focus on. Digital zoom in, manual focus, pin sharp, boom, out again. Easy as that. Basically what I've done, I've actually redoing this one again, but I actually put the 6-stop ND filter on. And it's giving me an exposure of 2.5 seconds. And the reason being is because I want to try and slow the scene movement down a bit, because it was just too sharp. Yeah, I quite like this one. Right, you have to excuse me if I'm sounding out of breath. I'm walking uphill. So, as you know, or some of you may know, I've had to move home recently, which, to be fair, if you do know me, I suffer with anxiety, and this house move certainly hasn't helped me very much at all. And it's one of the key points of today why I wanted to get out, which is to do the thing that I love, do the thing that I enjoy, and just try and relieve a bit of that stress. So that was what today was all about. But I mean, hopefully I'll give you a couple of tips of focusing, especially when doing like landscape and seascape and that sort of thing. But thanks for joining me anyway, guys, much appreciated. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and I've got a lot more planned and coming up. So I think the next one I've got planned is with a lens ball, but this is doing it at home. So if you have got one, polish it up and get ready. So until that next time, guys, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Take care, stay safe. I'll see you soon.